Hi, my name is Alexander Ase, and I want to bring this to you real quick. Now, in my short stay of life on earth, I've begun to understand what advice actually means. But advice might be something that is good and also can be bad. Now, but advice is not just a bad or a good thing, it's actually a neutral thing in the sense that advice is actually advertisement. All right, it's an advertisement showcasing or playing out someone's ideology and perspective to you or experience to you. So until your mind is a device, every advice will go wrong in your life. Now, not every advice you need in your life. There's some people that are meant to be your mentors, but listen, for someone to be your mentor, you yourself, you need to find a place, you need to find your path in life. You cannot have a mentor and you don't have a path in life. You need to discover your path. You need to discover what you ought to do here before you get a mentor. Now, so many people, you just want to get, oh, this is my mentor, oh, this is my coach. Cool. You can have a coach, you can have a mentor, but understand something. Until you have a streamlined path of yours, a God-given path of yours, you cannot have a mentor, because any person you get advice for, it will be an advertisement of their experience that does not connote with your experience. So be careful who you take advice from, because at the end of the day, believe me, at the end of the day, you're going to lose everything because you're listening to somebody. Just because the person is prominent, just because the person is actually standard or whatsoever it is, or the person is actually a public figure, you make the person your mentor. You need to know, you need to categorize that this person is my mentor or not. Now, before someone becomes your mentor, before someone begins to speak into your life, you need to have your God-given path. And if you don't have that God-given path, you are not worthy to have a mentor. So when someone advises you, it gives you his experience per se. It gives you his experience, his ideology, and whatsoever it is. And guess what? If both of your lifestyle or your purpose in life is not aligned, believe me, you're going to be working in his own field. For him, he feels fulfilled, but you are not fulfilled. He's doing his work by mentoring you, by giving you, one or two things. It might be good in business, but might not be good in marriage. It might be good in finances, but might not be good in relationship. So be careful. What is the thing that you're asking for? Because for someone to be a mentor to you, you first need to have your own focus. Create your space. Create your path. What is the path that God has designed for you? Do you know it? Before you have a mentor, before you need a mentor, you must first have your path, because it's a mentor in the same path as yours that's going to give you a perfect ideology concerning what you're about to do, how you're about to do what you want to do. If you don't have this, I'm sorry, you're listening to a wrong person. If the person you're calling your mentor is not in line with what God has designed you to do on earth, or per se, let's say your passion or your mission here on earth, if it's not connecting the dots, you are doing yourself a huge mistake, because you'll be listening from a correct source, but at the same time it's not correct for you. What am I saying? If someone is giving you water and you need fuel, the two are liquid, right? Both of them are liquid, but the thing is, one have the power to ignite, to bring electricity. The other one does not have the power to bring electricity. So you need to understand that both of them is liquid, but one can bring electricity and one cannot. So when someone is mentoring you, at a point in time, it might give you life, which is light per se. I could say life is light, or light is life, because if you have life, you have light, because you're seeing something per se. So what I'm saying here is this, in contrast, is whatsoever you're doing on earth, be guided. Know what you're standing for. Who is advising you? Who are the people in your circle that are advising you? If your circle of influence is wrong, you are wrong. So what you need to do is to create your path and look for mentors that are in that same field. And believe you me, in a short period of time, you're going to excel. Have you ever wondered why some people prosper in the same church and some other people don't prosper? Not because of religion, not because of let's say you don't have blessings, you don't have faith, not because of that. Sometimes the blessings or the instructions God has given to your pastor is not in line with what you're going for. We are in the body of Christ. The body of Christ is one thing. And that one thing is what? Christ is everything. So if we have the body of Christ, I don't know why you say, oh, this is my church. I'm not saying all church are the same. All church don't preach the same ideology. But ideology today is what's killing us. So before you confine yourself, before you give someone your listening ears, please be careful. Know that you have gotten your trend. Know that you've gotten your path before you give someone your listening ears, because the ears is going straight to the brain, and the brain is divided. We have the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. So your brain will take in anything that goes into your ear, no matter how you do it, no matter how you say, oh, it's going to pass and go out. No. It's not going to go out. It's going to be in your subconscious mind. So be careful who you give your listening ear to, because listen, if someone is mentoring you, make sure that person is in line with what you are going for in life. If not, the person is going to mentor you feeling fulfilled, but to you cannot be fulfilled. You cannot be blessed. You can get energetic about it. You can get motivated about it, but motivation is not the next thing. The next thing is to catch the light. After you've been inspired, the next thing is to catch the light. Motivation will last for a few seconds, few minutes per se. But listen, the most important thing is not motivation when you need a mentor. It's actually catching the light. So while you are struggling with how you want to get about life, pursue what you ought to pursue. Be in line with your path. Then get a mentor that is in the same line that you are going into. Do not forget this. Your ears is very important. I'm Alexander Ase. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.